Good morning, everybody. Um, when William asked if I would share a faith moment this morning, I had at first thought, I don't know that I'm ready to do that. And then I had to remember after I said, hey, you're the first one to get me to say yes to this that I'd already shared once upon a time. So that's just a little bit about my memory. Um, I do want to share today a little bit about how I feel being a member of this beautiful church family. Um, my faith moment is defined by a life of moving and a life of feeling like I have lived on the outside. Um, for a lot of my younger years, I moved about every 2 years or so, different schools. Um, some people ask me, okay, were you military family? No, but I had a very adventurous mother. Um, and so we were never afraid to, take on a new adventure and kind of go out and see what was out there. And my husband and we kind of continued on that pattern. We love to adventure together. We've been married since 2003, been together since 2001, and we've lived in Ohio, New Hampshire, Texas, and Kentucky. But here is where I have found home. And having moved so many times, I found myself as a seeker, not just a seeker in life, but a seeker in spirit and finding the right place and the best way to honor God and feel that I'm representing out into the world what the Spirit would have of me. And when, we settled here in Georgetown, we've been here for 15 years. It was uncertain. I had no idea what was going to come. I'd never set foot in Kentucky. We got here completely sight unseen. We picked Georgetown because Nate had a job in Frankfurt and I wanted to work. So we figured, okay, well, here's a place that'll allow me to, kind of hunt and again seek where I'm going to land. And this community has built for me home that I have never seen before. We had a different church home before coming to faith, but the minute that I walked in and saw the beautiful faces here, it reminded me of home. And the reason it reminded me of home was because I'd lived across the street and down the street from a lot of people who are a part of this congregation, and it was just like this fabulous homecoming. But that's just the human side. And what has been so deeply moving throughout the time that our family has called this church home is that it truly is home. This is our family. I love every person that I see here. I think of you, I pray for you, and I truly 100% believe that this is where all of that seeking, all of that prayerful wondering, all of that asking, God, what would you have of me? This is where we're meant to be. And I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm just so grateful for every single one of you, all the role that each of you play in my everyday daily life and in my spiritual formation and in the loving care that you give for our family and our children. So thank you for being our family of faith.